minutes early. Uh-oh. I'm trying to do 2 cameras. Is it working? I have some really cute, fun projects for you. And I have to tell you, the reason, or like the inspiration where I got this idea from is, was the Hershey's Kisses, the Monster Kisses. So last time I used I have them right here, the Scary Kisses, or Spooky Kisses. So these ones. But when I went to Target to get them, they had these monster ones and I was like, oh, I don't want those. But then I kept thinking about them and I'm like, those would be so cute. And they would be super cute to make monster treat boxes. All right, so I saw that, hey. So anyway, so the Spooky Kisses, I actually went to HEB yesterday to get them and they didn't have them at HEB. Melissa, hey, this is just for you, Melissa, actually. I had an idea to put non-candy treats into these things for you. Thanks. It's actually a dress. Anyway, so the Monster Kisses have these cute packages. Anyway, I didn't have them at HEB, so I ordered them from Target. They'll be here tomorrow. So I'll jump on and do a quick little part 2 video tomorrow. So today I'm gonna move this. All right, we've got everything here. So just a couple things to point out. It's World Card Making Day this week. I think it's technically the 3rd. Oh, anyway, it's World Card Making Day, I think on the 3rd or the 4th. And so there's all of these items are on sale. They're 10% off. So you get the kits that have everything included in them. You get the calligraphy kit that you need to buy this stamp set for, I believe. And then a couple other cute stamp sets, cardstock, envelope. What? Oh, note cards and envelopes. Okay. Note cards and envelopes. I was like, regular envelopes, I'm going to buy 100. So note cards and envelopes, I'm going to stock up on those of a couple different kinds there. And then the adhesive, the Stampin' Dimensionals, the mini dimensionals, foam adhesive strips, and the Terran tape, which always makes me think of my friend Terran. Yes. So all of those are on sale for this week only. So you can add those to your order today using this hostess code, and I'll send you the supplies to make all these cute treats. So this one was for my Evan, who loves Minions. And then I was thinking of those Monster Kisses, and I came up with cute little Toy Story, or not Toy Story, Disney, whatever, Pixar. The Sully and Mike came up with those ones. And then I have a girl version, a pink sparkly unicorn. So that's what we're going to make today. So any order of $25 or more using that hostess code, and I'll send you all of these supplies. So the product that we're going to be focusing on is this Takeout Thinlits Die. So it's this one, and I've heard a lot of people online saying, well, that's cute, but it's kind of small. I don't know what goes in there. So should I show you what goes in there first and then we'll make them? I think I will. Okay, so we'll start with the little girl one. This one was kind of an afterthought. After I did the Minions and Monsters, then I thought, well, we need something pink and cute too. So you can put inside here, you can get a little nail polish. That fits perfectly in there. You could even fit 2 in there, I think. So a tiny little nail polish. I think I got these at Ross or TJ Maxx. So you can get those. You can do little toy figures, like these are My Little Pony ones. They fit perfectly in there. And then what little girl doesn't love the Littlest Pet Shop little critters? Sophie loves them. So you can actually fit a couple of them in there. Of course, you can always do candy. But I was actually totally gonna give a shout out to Melissa. I have this awesome friend that her kids they have extreme food allergies, and so I try to give non-food items because I know how difficult that is. You know, we don't want them to miss out on the fun. We want them to get surprises and toys too, and not have to, you know, worry about that. So I included a lot of non-food items. So for the Minion one, this one's my favorite. So I got these little, my son Evan loves these little, I think they're called minis, and you can buy them like at any toy store. I think I even got these at Michael's. They're a little bit more pricey. I think they were like $1 per little toy. So those are for your special kids, not for trick-or-treaters. So a couple of those fit right in the box. Let's see what else. Evan just loves like the treasure box thing, so like funny shaped erasers, even if you just put one in there, but probably 2 or 3 fit. And then if you go through the party favor aisle of Target or wherever you like to shop, you can find packages of several toys in one. So he likes these little finger puppets. He got these first in the school treasure box, and then I had to get them because he loved them. So I got a whole package of like 12 for $3 or something like that. So those little trinkets fit in there perfectly. So, and then the one last thing, and you can go anywhere, like in the party favor section, you can find lots of things. I actually, in my order tomorrow, I have some little slime containers that I'm wondering if they fit in here. So I'll add that to my video tomorrow. Another thing you can fit in there is, of course, Lego figures, but those are kind of pricey too. So anyway, any little toys, party favors, that's where to look to get the non-candy Halloween treats. So buy all the dimensionals. Yes, I'm just catching up with the comments. Yes. So hello, Karen. Okay, so let's get started. First I'm going to show you, I'm going to leave these at the side. I actually put some fast fused over here. I changed the eyes, so that one's kind of sticking. So I don't think the pumpkin's going to, or pumpkin, where did that come from? I don't think the unicorn's going to stay there. But I first wanted to show you how to cut out your treat box. So you can get this large piece, and you're going to make one treat box, you need 2 of them. So you're going to put it on your cardstock, run it through once like this. And sorry, I'm not going to put the big shot into the camera. I guess I could. Let me show you how that works. So I just put it in with my magnetic base plate, and then one of the clear plates, and then the cardstock and the framelit die with the little cutting bump facing down, and then another plate on top of that. Run that through. So yes, you do need a big shot. Sorry for the shaky camera. You do need a big shot to cut these out. So, all right, so I run it through once. Now what I'm gonna do is just take that one out, and I'm gonna flip it around. Make sure you can see it. I'll pull it out and put it this way. So you still have a little piece on the end that you can cut out little decorations with. So I'm gonna put that in. So for each treat box, you need 2 cutouts. And just a reminder for anyone that places an order of $25 or more in my store, I'm going to send you all of these supplies already cut out and ready to go. You'll just have to fold them and put adhesive on them and put them together. So make sure you use this hostess code. That's how I'll know that you ordered from my Facebook Live and want these projects. Okay, done with the big shot. So that's how you cut it out. And then to put it together, oh, and I'm going to show you, I actually used a few other pieces today. I cut out a couple stars, and I used this piece. I'll show you for what in just a minute. So you're just going to use your adhesive, there it is, just secure that little rectangle. That's going to be the bottom of the box. So you're going to take these 2 pieces and line them up like that. So there we go. Okay, then you're going to fold it all up, put it together. So I'll show you that real quick. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to show you on this one because I'm going to show you how I did his little horns. Did you see those? Like this one you have to see all the way around. It's just cute. His little spots and the little horns there. So for his little horns, I used this piece and I cut it out of Highland Heather. And I just folded that up, kind of curled it. It has 2 little fold marks, so I kind of curled it up. And I know these aren't exactly like his horns in, you know, the movie, but they're close enough. So what you're gonna do is adhere the bottom. Sorry, the lighting is totally off, like the sun keeps going behind a cloud. So, okay, and then also for Sully, I have to think and make sure I got the right one. I cut out a whole bunch of little circles. So I think there's 9 here, and they were just out of my old 1/2" punch. I really want to replace these with the new style that they're like this and they stack up so nicely, but I can't justify it because it still works. It still does that. So you'll cut out 9 purple, whatever purple you use. I used Highland Heather. 9 polka dots, 1 out of Bermuda Bay, the same color as the base, and then 2 white ones, and you'll see what those are for in a minute. So you could use glue dots, you could use the liquid glue. For Sully's face, we want it on one of the big sides, so we're going to put 3 little pink dots, or maybe we'll put 1 on here too. I kind of thought he needed a purple one on the front too. So that's like his little chin. Just going to put a couple dots, stick his little polka dots on there. This one is probably the most time consuming. Actually, well, maybe the minion. I don't know, but these are seriously quick and easy. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing them for all your trick-or-treaters, but maybe for like special kids in the neighborhood, or like your own kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews. These ones are special, so. Okay. This is my liquid glue of choice, even though I'm always nervous that it's going to dry out before I get the cap on. We're going to use it a lot today, so. Okay, so there's his little polka dots. That one's already messy. One thing you're going to need is a Sharpie, or you can actually, use any black marker. And you're just, for his eyes, you're just going to draw little circles. Anybody can draw a little dot. It does not have to be perfect. And then this extra Bermuda Bay one, you're going to just cut in half. Those are for his eyelids. I tried it first without that. He totally needs his eyelids. That's what makes him look like him. So, okay, glue his eyes on there. And these ones we're going to put a little bit further up because he has like a big chin. Okay, so there's his eyes. Oh, I probably should have put that one the other way, but it's okay. Then I'm going to put a little dot for his eyelid. See, this just makes it look like him with the like tired eyes. And then like the big eyelids. And then you're going to take your Sharpie and draw. He actually has kind of a big nose, but I couldn't really draw it that well. So I'm trying to think. He kind of like goes like this. It's not really a Sully nose, but, and then we're gonna draw his big smile there. This one I just made it open, and then I added a little tooth. See, that doesn't really look like him. We'll just, I'm not an artist, but there we go. Okay, so this one's a little bit different, but hopefully you can still tell. Okay, so then what you're gonna do, that all kind of needs a little bit of time to dry, but I'll just be careful. To add the horns, you're gonna put them, and we need, so you can either use the liquid adhesive or like a stronger adhesive for the tabs. So like your tear and tape would work. I have a lifetime supply of fast fuse, so that's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, pretend we got that all put together. So on the top, on the short part, I'm gonna go and re-glue this afterwards. So on the short part, when it'll all be put together, then you're just gonna lay this little horn piece, and you're just gonna adhere it to one side. So I'm gonna just put like half of it with fast fuse or whatever adhesive you want to use, and just stick it on one of the sides. That way you can still open and close it. So, so this is a quick, like not quite all put together, but when it is put together, I promise, it magically turns into this. Sorry, it's that liquid glue. It just doesn't dry fast enough. And then for his little tooth, I just cut a little sliver of, like a little corner of paper and just glued that right on there. So there's Sully. To make Mike, I have to remember I'm getting their names. So you're going to use the Granny Apple Green and do the same, cut out the Takeout treat box. And then all you have to do for him is punch out, let's see, I think I did a 1 inch. I did a 1 inch punch of white. This will be okay for this. then I did another 1/2 inch from the Bermuda Bay. Stick that there. And then in the, to finish it off, you're just going to do a little circle for his eye. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then, well, a little bigger. There we go. And then his has these little, like, he's always smiling. So he has the little smile lines and then a little chin line. So there is Mike Wazowski. And then the minion, you make the box out of, I think it was Daffodil Delight. So if you buy a Brights package, you have everything you need. Although it will come with Gorgeous Grape, and that's fine too. So for the purple. So you do it out of yellow, and then what you're going to do, you're going to take your 1 1/4 inch. Oh, before I do that, so you're going to take a 1 inch, and this is the galvanized paper, but it would also work well with regular silver metallic paper. So take your 1 inch and punch out a circle, and then take your 1 1/4 inch and punch it out around it so that these are like his little glasses frames, so that you can get that perfect ring. So there we go. There's that one. And then you'll also need, I actually didn't, I guess I must have cut these before. But you're gonna need an 8 1/2 by like 1/2 inch piece of black cardstock. That one was just a little bit longer, so I trimmed that one. So this is gonna be the little like band that holds his glasses. It's a little bit tricky because the box is tapered, and so it's not gonna lay perfectly, but you can just kind of shape it, like kind of bend it and then just kind of move it down. Oh, see, even 8 1/2 is a little bit big, so just trim off the excess. And it's okay if it's a little bit loose, because, it's his little headband. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Fast Fuse. You can use whatever adhesive you like the best. I really love Fast Fuse. I don't know, is it still on the clearance rack? So you're just going to kind of, like, you're going to bend it but kind of pull it down so that it goes around. So it's like gapping a little bit, but that's totally fine. So, okay, then what you're going to do is this one you can actually just chuck. I popped out a 1 1/4 inch Whisper White circle, and then I'm just going to layer those. This one I have to use the liquid glue. I guess you could kind of use a glue dot. It's just like, I don't like that it leaks to the center, so I just put a little bit on. Hopefully you could see how I did that. And then put that galvanized piece on. So that's his little glasses. And if you want to, you can do it smaller and do 2 eyes. They don't all have just 1 eye. And then, oh, you know what? I forgot to punch out his blue. And I think, yeah, I have this scrap right here. I can't even remember what I used this for, but this is Blueberry Bushel, like my favorite in color. I love this color. So just a 1/2 inch. I knew it was going to go flying. 1/2 inch circle, and you're just going to draw a black circle in the middle of that, just like we did for the other ones. And then to get that little like gleam, that little white dot right there, I took the Twinkle Builder Punch, and I just used that little dot on the top. So where did my white go? There, I mean, you can use like the tiniest scrap. All you need is that tiny little white dot on the top. So that one I probably won't include in your kit just because it'll get lost. But, I mean, okay. Oh, and here's where I need to use my, what's it called? Picker tool. What is that called? The new, what is it called? Aw, thanks you guys. Aw, thanks. I was like, this is what happens when you have kids and all you ever watch is kid movies. You know all the characters. So your treat boxes turn into them. So there's my Minion's eye. Now this one I'm going to use, it's not quite dry, but it's okay. I'm going to use some Fast Fuse. So yeah, got all over there. And then I'm just gonna glue this here. I kind of, whatever, this one's looking straight at us, a little creepy. And then don't forget to add the little smile with your Sharpie. Super easy. You seriously can't mess that one up. If I can do that one, you can do that one. Okay, so there's our monsters with Mike, or I mean Sully, kind of. He looks a little different on that one. Maybe he needs big, I don't know. I'll fix that one up. Okay, and then the last one, this one's kind of a little bonus. Ooh, but speaking of bonus, I have one more project that if you sign up for my newsletter, and to do that, you just go to my blog, redhotstampers.com, and then on the very top under this heading on my blog, you'll see over on the side, join for, or like sign up for monthly inspiration. It's just a once a month, if even that. I'm busy. Just like ideas and stuff. So I have a special tutorial that goes along with these if you sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to be sending that out sometime this week, so go sign up now. Okay, so for the pink sparkly unicorn, can you see the sparkles? I don't know if you can, but I used my Wink of Stella there. Okay, before I put this together, I'm going to go ahead and glue all the pieces on. So I just punched out, not punched, but die cut in that same Takeout Thinlits. It has the stars. The star, it has a whole bunch of different things. So there's even a little tag that you could do that I'll probably go back and do, but I just didn't do right now. So it has a star. That's what I used for the little stars there. And I know you're thinking, what did you use for the unicorn horn? Well, I'll tell you. This fabulous punch is so versatile. Next week's Facebook Live is going to use this, and it's going to do something that will blow your mind. So I just punched out one of those, and then it was a little bit too fat. It's like chubby unicorn, which is fine, but so I just trimmed it to make it a little thinner to look more like a unicorn horn. So I just kind of trimmed that extra, just a straight line, just trimmed it down like that. And then the same thing over on this side, just trimmed it down, just a straight line. So super easy. I'm going to fold this one before I adhere these though. And yes, I'll use fast views on this one. So fold these. I'll give you a hint about the extra, the like bonus tutorial in my newsletter. It's purple, but it's not girly. And I think I actually have an idea for another one, so it may have a couple extra bonuses because Sophie does not like unicorns. I mean, they're okay, but she doesn't love them. So I had an idea for her. Okay, one other thing that you can use is the glue dots. These are the ones that come in the paper pumpkin, which, if you haven't subscribed, it's an awesome, like, it's an amazing value. And this month, I recommend holding off until October 8th to subscribe. You'll see why on the 8th. You get a deal. I'm starting a new class, and so I have, like, several subscribers, and I'm like, okay, don't subscribe yet. Wait till the 8th. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put the outside ones on first. Sorry about that. And then this one goes right there. And you could do flowers or whatever, but I just thought it was cute since the star came in that Thinlit package. Okay, and then you're going to take your Wink of Stella. In fact, I'm going to close up my glue so it doesn't dry. But I figured we'll use the clear since that's what you can buy. And just go over all those stars. If you want to, you can go over the whole pink box. You can even use our new shimmer paints. This is just so quick and easy though, because it's like a marker. So there's sparkles. For the eyes, all you have to do, we're going to make her really girly, so you're going to do a little whoop, and then add a couple. I just like to make them a little thicker, and then the same over here. The trick is getting them like even, the same on each side, which it's not a big deal if you're not. So there's my cute little unicorn eyes. Okay, and then we're gonna put this one together. Make a mess on my table here, and that's fine. If you ever do get, like, you know, fast fuse or whatever adhesive on your table, use the adhesive remover. That thing is like the best. What is it, $3.50 or maybe just $3? That's the best $3 I've ever spent. So we're gonna tape this guy together. Okay. It's like quiet crickets. Sometimes you have to focus when you're using adhesive. Okay, so there's our little unicorn. And just to remember, just to remind you, you can put little nail polish in there, little Littlest Pet Shops or Shopkins. Those are like always a hit. Or a little like pony figurine. Those all fit in there. Like there's 3 of them in there. So these are definitely not too small for little favors. In fact, I like it even better because then you don't feel like you have to fill it up with a ton of stuff. Just put like 2 or 3 little things, or even just 1 or 2 little things. And it's like the container itself is going to be like the hit of the party. So, okay, so there we go. Those are our projects today. Don't forget, sign up for my newsletter and you'll get a couple bonus projects. I think I'm going to have the other ones done too for my newsletter. So we have like the monster, Minions and Monsters version, then we have the cute pink shiny sparkly unicorn, and then there's another one that I'm going to do in my newsletter. It's purple, and then I'm going to do some other different colors, and tomorrow I'm going to jump on and show you those little monster kisses, which, you know, they're not Monsters Inc., but that's what gave me the idea of doing this, and then I thought, oh, of course Minions, and then today I was like, ooh, unicorn. So yeah, so there's that. You guys like the projects? I got lots of cute reminders. You remind me I have Shopkins. Oh, you do? She's gonna love you. She loves Shopkins. She's so funny. She's like, she's not a unicorn, or like she hates princesses, but she loves pink sparkly things and girly things. She loves shoes. So it's funny that she doesn't like this, but her friends would, so I'll give her these to give to her friends. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. It was like really quick. So that's how fast, like half an hour, and we made 4 different treat boxes, and they're super cute. These would be so cute, not even just for Halloween, but for birthday parties to put like on their place setting, or even just to stick in a cellophane bag with a couple other candies. Like so cute. So anyway, thanks for joining me again. If you want the supplies to make all these, use this hostess code at checkout. Spend $25 or more, and I'll send you a little surprise package with these and probably my other little tutorials that are a sneak peek surprise just for my newsletter subscribers. So thanks again for joining me. See you later.